Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Stardew Vallejo here, otherwise known as Valley, based on the Stardew Valley maps, what I meant. So what we're currently doing is we have a contaminated beaver. We're hoping to get, our beaver may pass before we get to where we can harvest our materials, because we don't have any berries. Nope. And try and save them some antidote. And what happened was I had closed this 100%, didn't realize it. Thought I had not, but I had some one level floodgates here that were closed 100%, and this synchronized with them. Even though at one point I am pretty confident I said don't synchronize and don't be at 100. So we had lots of bad water overflows, what we had. And I think now these guys can no longer pump. So we'll put them on pause. And we'll blame them for our sick beaver because, you should have pumped faster. Pump faster and kept it from overflowing. How's that for shifting the blame? But in order to I think we're going to do this. I don't know what else I may have these beavers doing. Nothing. Oh, I meant to do this. That was the main. That was the main reason for doing all that. Hey, what? Yeah, so I could. I almost got a beaver there. So I can move this stair back one, and then put in a harvester who can harvest these. Yeah, okay. Silliness with the hungry beaver or the thirsty beaver. I suppose I probably could have planted berries up here and let them grow all along through here. I think I'm going to do one berry and one dandelion. We'll see what spreads the most up here. Otherwise, I don't, I did this so that I could put these guys on top, but I don't know what else I would put underneath there. And then that could free up this space over here for something else. What? I don't know, but something else. All right, you can relax. Now we just need some berries. Can we go to the supermarket, get some berries? Can we do that? Okay, we're going to turn this guy off. And before one of these spreads over into here, let's put up our wall there. Since we have the excess population, let's work on some scrap metal. Okay. Let's get back to working on this. Now, does he die? Age 32, so I think he's got a ways to go. Watu. Poor Watu. Sounds like somebody spitting. Watu! Spit in your general direction. Watu! So I realize I don't want to do this. I want one bench there, but we also want to have a contemplation spot there. So you come to see Gramps. You can come out here and contemplate, take a rest. Didn't it say 12 days when I looked earlier? There's only one day passed in game time. Oh, well, no, that just means 12 days total. It was the percent I should have been paying attention to, which I did not. Okay, we have one extra beaver. Let's put this guy here. And then let's cut down. Yeah. Here, make that a priority build. So we can get that beaver in there to cut down that tree before we lose a population. All right, very good. And then what we'll do is we'll put, what should we put there? Should we put another bench? Maybe we put another contemplation spot. Yes, and once we get this all in place, this should no longer get contaminated, but you know, might as well just go ahead and do that. %. I forgot to come over here and say empty that. Because eventually we're not going to have that storage there. Nine days. All right. Now, okay, now we need 12 more days for berries. Poor Watu. Did we have... We did have these guys running all wet season. Yeah, I don't normally build any infrastructure to take care of any contaminated beavers because I try so hard not to get contaminated beavers. And I'm usually pretty successful at that. As hard as the game tries to contaminate my beavers, and it tries. Oh my goodness, does it try. I'm usually pretty successful at keeping them from getting contaminated, but not this time. What other building was lack of energy? Oh, right. Okay, we can pause you. So anyways, that's why we had no infrastructure to take care of Watu. Because poor Watu should have never gotten sick. And normally I would not seal off a bad water aqueduct. I would not. Instead, I would put water wheels in there for use during bad tide seasons. But this is going too much. This is going over a lot of our area that would be really devastating well, it'd be a huge pain if we had a leak somewhere. I would like to, but I don't think it's possible. Put windmills down through here. Maybe I can put windmills down through here. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we can. I think we're full of scrap metal. 52% towards our berries. Hang in there, Watu. I know you're feeling terrible, man. We're gonna try and get to you. Okay, so now when we look over here, you know what I should do is I should take this down though. And I wanted to take this down so it looked, you know, it'd be symmetrical. But we'll do that at least. All right, we're done with that stage. And then we'll put in, so that way we get better vision into our spot there. Having done that, maybe we should go ahead and take that down too. We have vision into there. And then we can put in, you know, a fence. All right, very nice. I guess. I'm not a great designer. Okay, now what? 76%. Okay, now I think what we're going to do is we're going to move this guy here. Okay, this is a medium. This is a spadderdock. Okay, so let's do spadderdock. Actually, we don't want. Yeah, we can do that. No, we want to turn it. So we'll make this spadderdock. Where's my spadderdock? I'm blind. Get that. And then grilled spadderdock. Supply. Yeah, I don't remember it flooding up over here before. Yeah, I don't remember doing any of that before. I mean, it would flood way over here. Well, okay, I guess, because now we have this. It's going to flood over there. No, I think it's more because I have this. I have something to be disrupted. Yep. I have something that can be disrupted by flooding, so that's why it's flooding over there. Okay. Pause for a while. So close, Watu. So should be at the end of today. What two? All my forest is cut down. Yay! All right. Yeah, we got some medicine. Come on, Watu. Go get some medicine. Now go to bed. Now go get some medicine. Do you not get some medicine? Age 49. He may not have too much more time left, but hopefully Watu will be cured before it's time for him to kick the bucket. Oh! Phew. If that beaver would have zigged instead of zagging there, we would have got him. Oh, there was still some spadderdock left? It didn't look like there was. All right. Well, that'll never get picked up, so we're going to destroy that. Because it'll never get picked up. Watu's almost healed. Almost completely well, but he's 51. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, we did turn him back on. We have 7 beavers, so we could... I think we can open up our builder's workshop. Builder's hut. So it looks like the berries are spreading faster than the dandelions. You're out of everything. Now that is probably all the antidote we'll ever need to make. Yay, Watu! No. Welcome back. Got a job as a worker, as a builder. Glad you made it. Yep. And I knew that. So all we need to do is build this guy here. And once they build... Oh, no, we'll need to build this guy. Once they build this guy, then they can come across here. Actually, I think... Okay, wait. Pause this guy. I think if they... Oh, we're going to go build... Oh, my voice gave out on me there. They're going to go build all these guys. Okay, yeah, so... Once they built this guy, they could reach this from here. Very good. It used to be they couldn't. They would have to come over here and build. You can pause these guys. I keep forgetting to do that. So what I'm looking for now is where do I put my chestnut picker? I could just put them down here, I know, but what if I want to use this for something, some kind of space for something else? We can always move it later. Are we full of... No. Yeah, we actually don't want this. Bad tide approaching. We want these here. Oh, but can't do it right on the edge. That's not right. It's not right. Just not right. I'm afraid we won't be able to put... I want to put my some windmills here, but I'm afraid we won't actually be able to do that. Because of... I should not have done this. Because I was going to put land in there. Expand our land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming out. And only 5 here. We've narrowed it down to 4. But I don't know that 4 will be enough to really carry it all the way out. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I get all this good water in here? What is that about? Just totally letting good water in there. Should be contamination 100%, not, or 97%, since this says close below 3. Okay, but I don't have any contamination coming out anywhere it shouldn't be. No spillage. Okay, now. Okay, well, that's all the time we have left for today's episode. Take a big shot there. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You'll come back and join us when we continue. And until next time, have a terrific day.